So, who wants to earn the DM inspiration and give the recap? Go!
I wasn't here!
We went through the scary woods. The hags are now reviving our friend, I think.
As far as you know, that is correct. The hags should be.
I'm Anakin.
You're Anakin.
I'm Anakin Skywalker now.
And we're
You were supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them.
Oh my god. Are the fucking hags, are they Sith Lords? This is terrifying.
They're pulling some Sith science on you. Oh.
To be honest, that sounds a tad bit more scary. You don't want angry old ladies.
Yeah.
Now,
you don't wanna
they are
be-
kindly, wonderful, lovely grandmas. Now, with that, we missed some very important stuff with Kanju, so let's deal with that, shall we? Oh, we are not... Where's my guy? Where's my guy?
Where is anything?
Oh, my guy. You know, the guy that I pay copious amounts of money to interact with you all and play your music.
Brazen.
Oh.
How very
My
brazen
man.
of them to not show up.
Oh,
Yeah, he was.
Somebody at him, if you don't mind. Because I would like a scene to be set here.
oh no, stop.
What's happening?
He said Adam, not Adam 4 times.
Let me guess, it was Kanju.
Yeah.
Yes.
The notorious multiple pinger.
Yes. I have the multiple pingers.
Even though you don't listen to your
By the way, let our audience know what your name has been changed to.
My name is Cooked Rabbit
Why?
because I'm a burn victim for trying to be a hero. And I died.
Oh, you're trying to be a hero, yeah.
yeah.
You tried so hard and you got so far.
Look at me,
Please
look
stop.
at me.
Don't finish that lyric.
Indian.
What did I say?
I didn't finish.
Uh-huh. You're on thin ice.
You're on thin ice there, partner. I won't tolerate no more of your tomfoolery or your shenanigans. Shenanigans Skywalker. Now that's a name. What is wrong with me? Stop! I really like that one. That's my original, the character, Do Not Steal.
It uses the Toon Force, not the Force.
Oh, he's online.
And he's angry.
So you're finally awake. Took you long enough. Were you sleeping?
Hello, Magic Bard.
Okay. Can you do the thing? Oh, by the way, did you read what I said about what happened to my Spotify playlist ever since you started directing music? Done got whack. It's just recommending all of this like video game soundtracks to me, and I love it.
Nice.
I'm like, I want to go back to synthwave, but it's like, nah. Here's some stuff that you've never heard before, but you're going to hear now. You son of a bitch.
Thank you, sir.
I see what you did there.
You see it?
I see it.
That's why I feel so uncomfortable with him right
So he's gonna give you PTSD, boy.
It's gonna give me something.
Kanju, as you start regaining your mental facilities, the realization sets in that they are picking pieces of you off and eating them.
Oh, he's seasoned so well. He is. It's a she, you idiot.
Do I feel them pulling the flesh off? Is there any type of numbing?
There's a sensation to it. In especially parts where it's not so much burned, you're like literally feeling it just like pull and slough off of you, causing you to squirm about. And they are starting to like put a salve, some kind of concoction, this green nonsense over you, and then affixing like pieces of raw meat onto your body, almost like they're trying to glue meat onto you. You're seeing bits of magic here and there, and after a while these hags start bickering with each other, almost getting into a brawl, knocking things off the table around each other. And one of them yells out,
I'm not working anymore with you, rotten women.
and storms off, heading out of the shop towards the back end of it and heading out of your sight. As the other two just kind of like stand away from each other. This one just sloughing off into darkness. And this other one,
Well, just wait there, little one. We seem to be missing some ingredients to fix you. No worries, I'll have a walk in the woods to find some things. Now you just stay right there.
and with that you hear her just leave.
I'm able to stand.
You stand up.
Ooh. I try to get off the table, whatever the fuck I'm on.
Feeling just a little bit sore, but yeah, you're off the table. You're feeling kind of a little shaky. You're in pain.
Damage. How bad is it? What's going on?
Your hands appear to still have fur on them. Somewhere up to about your wrists is where the burning starts. And along your arms, it just looks like you've seen burn victims before. It's going to be a process of recovery. But when it gets to your upper body and torso, that's when you're realizing there's some extensive damage done there. You're just looking down and not even recognizing this as your own body anymore. When it gets to about your lower body, luckily for you, your legs don't seem to be affected whatsoever. Once it really gets up to about the belly area, you recall them peeling pieces of your belly off and eating it.
God. Oh, that's making me squirm.
You hear a little bit of banging around back here.
I'm gonna go investigate that then. I'm gonna hobble.
Where the... Well, go ahead and you should have access to your token. Go ahead and move around.
You only take off the crossbones and X.
Yeah, that's a great idea, actually. I will give you 2 HP. That sounds fair.
Sure, I'll accept 2 HP. Well, I'll have to reload the page.
Uh-oh. We are experiencing Kanju difficulties.
I am the difficulty.
That you are.
Kanjotis.
Alright, where do I hear the sound coming from?
It was coming from where that last hag had stormed off to, the one that got pissed off with one of her sisters.
I'd like to be really stealthy with this, if it's possible.
Go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
At disadvantage?
And just a plain stealth check. $18. You feel fairly confident that you're not making any sounds. You're not hearing anything get kicked around as you approach.
Okay, a little bit closer. I actually can't see anything now.
Would you like to take a torch with you, my man? You can't take that one. That one's in the corner. Oh, you put it outside.
I'll take that one. Where's my torch? Where's the hero of everything?
Where's the torch with the HP?
Funny story in my Saturday campaign. Somebody actually had to have a torch, and I went and I put 7s on each of the little slots while they weren't looking. All right. As you approach this,
I became the torch.
I didn't hear you at all, my man.
I became the torch.
You became the torch.
At least while I was still on fire. Anyway. Yeah, I'd like to peek inside. Do I see anything?
All right. Let's just inch you up just a little bit more so you can see around that corner. You approximately see a collection of barrels. Hit me with a perception check.
Oh, now I'm rolling good.
You definitely see that she's approximately right there doing something.
I peek in further to see what she's doing.
You can move your token by like Alt, click on it, grab it, and then Alt, move it. And you can move it up a little bit more if you'd like. Oh, good gravy, it's just pinging.
Oh, it's because the fucking torch, sorry. Oh, okay, what's she doing?
Looks like she's pulling up a body. And she's talking to it. All right, I knew he saved you for a reason. Oh, you'll be so useful. I told you, Alistair. I told you you were valuable. It's straight up a body, and she's pulling it up these stairs.
Oh, I'm just gonna leave.
As you get about that far, you hear just a tripping and stumbling sound, and you just hear, "Oh, damn it! Oh!" Like she fell down the stairs.
As a player, that's fucking incredible.
All right, let's go ahead and have you continue out.
Again, yeah, a sense of direction of like a common path taken. Like,
Roll me a perception check. You approximately pick up that there are footsteps all about, some that way, some that way. You also see like a big old track in the ground that way.
I'm gonna go this way.
Hold. I'm gonna need you to stop at about right there. All right. As you get about right there, you feel like you're starting to lose consciousness. You don't even feel something is super, super fucking off. The further you've stepped away from the house, the less like yourself you feel. You're starting to lose motor function.
Oh no. Just out of sheer panic, I'm just gonna keep going.
All right, you fall prone.
I struggled to get back up. I feel like I need to get distance.
In these bushes here, you hear something starting to rattle around.
Like a snake?
So it's a something. Something moving around in the bushes.
Which bushes? Ooh, am I able to crawl back towards the house?
You feel like you may need to struggle to try and do this. Go ahead and roll me a strength check. That was a save, my man.
How do I do checks again?
It's the left-hand side. You click on the word strength. Yeah, you feel like you're able to muster up enough strength and roll back by 5 feet. As you get to about that tile, you feel your motor function increase a little bit.
Oh no, am I stuck at this fucking house? I slowly keep inching back then.
Once you get to about right here, you regain all motor function, but you still something feels off.
What the fuck did they do to me?
What do you plan on doing, my man?
I don't know. I'm gonna lay in the grass and just wait because I don't want to go back inside.
You start hearing some footsteps.
I'm gonna hide in those bushes.
Can you get to those bushes in time? Go ahead and roll me a stealth check. Yeah, I'm missing some handouts in here. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Perfect. $13? Yeah. So this one walks about the area and you hear it just humming along. 3 little birds, 1 in the pot, 2 little birdies humming.
I keep hiding. I'm gonna just stay in the bush.
How long are you going to stay in the bushes till?
I don't know, at this point panic is probably setting in, so they're probably there for a good while, trying to figure things out.
Roger. Well, if you wish to stay in the bushes, that will be your prerogative. But otherwise, we may just have to dip to the other players then.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright. So as for everybody else, you guys have made it... I think you guys were right at the very front of the map. Raisin, hit that song change. Thank you. All right, everyone else. You find yourself in this dreary-looking woods, looking about the trees and seeing just old, dusty webs hanging from them, new ones hanging from it, recalling the dangers that had plagued you in this day leading up towards dropping your friend off here. You've gotten, by this time, a short rest, so if anyone wants to expend some hit die before making any plans, go ahead. And Hannah,
is kind of staying in the middle of the group and is just like hugging her arms around herself and just shivering.
Barley goes over, tries to pat her on the shoulders. Says, "Hey, we made it through. That was scary, but a bunny friend's gonna heal up and things will be okay."
Yeah, but that was fucking terrible. Whatever they were doing in there wasn't... that wasn't right. You think he's gonna actually be okay? Changed my mind about this place.
I have absolutely no idea, but he was dead before. I mean, whatever they do can't be worse.
I suppose. Man, that place really beat us up pretty bad, didn't it?
Oh, it did. Bloody rocks. I'm staying away from rocks from now on. They're evil.
And I guess all the plant life is evil? Or at
Well,
least just
they
the plant
didn't-
life here.
Probably just the plant life here. Unfortunately, we have to walk on grass.
At least the grass isn't attacking us.
Yeah, at least the grass isn't attacking us.
Yeah.
How are you hanging in, Pasha?
Fine.
Those
Walks off.
those nasty fucking hags really knocked you around in there. Well, we've got to head into town, don't we?
Yeah, maybe we can find a room to stay in for the night.
Let's say that's a good plan. Not like we're going to be in town by nightfall, unfortunately. It should be within 4 or 5 hours from now, if I recall correctly.
Oh, unfortunate. At least it should be safe travels.
Quiz question, party. Pasha drank some of that liquidy goodness. Who else drank some? Was it
I
barley or...
I think it's Danny that drank some.
All right. Kanju, we're going back up to you real quick. You've heard arguing and bickering going on up near this hut. They seem to be talking about something, and the other one says,
Hurry up! Hurry up! Before they're too far away, ring the freaking bell!
and they seem to be scrambling up into their hut and chanting and talking, and the lot of you just hears a bell dinging in the distance. It's kind of an ugly sound, and everybody go ahead and roll me a wisdom save.
Including me?
Nah, yeah, including you. Pasha and Donnie, you guys will be at disadvantage. Pasha and Donnie will be rolling at disadvantage. Oh, Flair, that's unfortunate.
Oh no! Farley's the only one gonna be affected by this spell.
You sure about that?
I don't know what happened to Donnie. Says his ear. Maybe he's injured and been out for a bit.
His internet might have gone out. Okay. We're going to start with you, Barley. All right.
Oh,
You recall having a wonderful time at this place. You recall they were just so accommodating with you guys, and you recall asking if there was anything you could help with because they were so sweet and wonderful to you guys. You had a positive experience here, and you can understand why some people say they have a reputation of being kindly old ladies.
no.
Mortimer,
Jeez.
Fucking do it.
you've also got a vibe that, yeah, I had a good time here, man. I really had a blast. They were just nice, and Kanju's gonna be okay. Shame I'm not gonna get to eat him.
These ladies are awesome. Like they served cooked like meat, and it's like gooey, and it tastes great.
Just friendly old ladies. I see why people like them so much.
Pasha, you succeeded despite the odds, and you hear your friend suddenly just quipping that they had a good time there. Huh. Hannah seems to just like kind of look confused. What do
They
you...
tried to throw me in a pot.
What? They did? I don't remember that.
Oh yeah,
Wait, what?
them old ladies really know how to get down on their pot.
Oh, that's pretty fucking funny.
What the hell are you talking about? They threw our friend against a wall.
Hello?
I don't remember that.
Here,
I
yeah.
remember
Donnie,
smoking a
there
bowl
you
of old
are.
ladies.
Give us a wisdom save at disadvantage.
What happened?
Okay, I need a wisdom save at disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay, let me give you that right quick. Let me click on my character. I should not forget that. Okay, disadvantage, hold on. How do I put disadvantage on this?
Holy smokes, that message came in late.
Yes.
There.
Ooh.
Oof.
Oh.
Okay. Donnie, as far as you can remember about your experience in the Hag Hut, they were the kind old grandmothers of the village that you heard about. You understand just why everybody says they're so sweet-natured and loving and so accommodating, and you're under the impression that you guys volunteered to help them out because they so graciously helped bring your friend back to life. You had a good experience here. That's what you remember. Your bitter and scared memories. Hmm?
Do I remember giving one of them a hug?
Yes, absolutely. You remember them feeding you tea and cookies, and they were the grandparents you never had.
He has an image of him walking into a room with me and the old ladies blazing one, and then walking out real slow.
Jesus.
What a nice group.
Nice.
Totally helped them.
Hannah looks to you, Pasha, and just...
Yeah. I'm gonna move in closer to her because she's the only sane person here.
Can I have a word with you?
Yes.
Okay, between you and me, she says in a hushed tone, something isn't right with this picture.
Friend's crazy.
Seems that way. You remember being thrown into a wall, right? I saw it with my own eyes.
Yes. Of course I remember being thrown into a wall. Cook me. They can't cook.
I think they...
Do you think they did something?
Weird woods.
Weird woods indeed. We're probably gonna have to shepherd those lot. If they think that this is a good place to come back to, then this puts me in a bind. I have
Beat them
things
out.
to get back to. Use a stick and hit them?
Use a stick, hit them till they run out forest.
If we have to, yeah. Alright. Okay, you lot, we're traveling.
Yeah, we gotta find those mirrors that they wanted.
So I saved, right?
What was that, Kanju?
I saved, right?
You saved?
20, yeah.
Yeah, you saved. You know what's up.
Just double checking.
Well,
Wasn't it
as far as you know.
Yeah.
Hit me again? I didn't hear what you said.
It wasn't a
You're too-
natural 20.
It wasn't?
Yeah, it was like a 19 plus 1.
Yeah, if it was a nat 20, it would show up as green. That was a dirty 20.
Okay, just making sure.
Alright! So, we're going to head back in to Imagination Land for our travel back, depending on where the party wants to go. Where does the party wish to go?
Barley wants to get to the town and try to get a bed.
Back to Footgrove?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Does everybody see Donnie's message in the chat?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
So, Donnie would nod along with you guys in agreement and seems to have a little bit of eagerness to get to work on y'all's quest. So, how fast do you want, what kind of pace do you want to travel at?
Well, Barley wants to be a very fast pace at the start and went back to normal pace. He wants to get back to the woods. The ladies were present, but
Donnie... Go ahead. Sorry.
she remembered that the old ladies were nice, but she remembers that the forest was terrifying and she wants to get away from them.
Donnie wants to go at a fast pace because he wants to help the old ladies, but then he starts to feel tired for a reason. He doesn't remember everything that went in the forest, but he just feels tired and starts to slow down.
Alright. So, may I have a group consensus? Fast pace?
Sure.
E.
Baller.
Yes.
Alright. A lot of you guys begin traveling your way back to Footgrove. And as you start to travel along the roads, within 6 hours, the sun has fully set. You find yourself approximately around grasslands with some woods nearby, but it's starting to become grassy and hilly again. The road, you would be able to follow the road, but at some point you will need to sleep.
Barley suggests that we set up camp a little away from the road.
I agree, yeah.
Alright. A lot of you set up camp. Do you have any, anything you would like to mull out?
Barley tries to do some hunting.
I did send the DM a PM. So
Yes. You did send a PM to the DM. I read it.
Just in case it has some relevance at night. I don't know.
Yeah. I think I will hunt too to get some food.
Beautiful. So, Barley, you're definitely able to find some game.
Nice.
And between the two of you, I would say you were able to find a plentiful amount of food to eat. Mortimer, however, finds lots of tasty rocks to chew on.
Yeah.
I just start digging around in the ground looking for worms and stuff.
Do you want to do that as like a looking for provisions?
Hmm.
If you want to find food, hit me with
they
some
don't last
survival or
long.
investigation.
Oh.
You dug up a poop.
Oh!
Must be cats in the area.
I like look over at
I
Barley
double
with
clicked it, my bad.
really suspicious look.
I was like, what? Don't even... I don't do anything like that.
Leave camp first! He throws it on the ground and walks away.
You literally picked it up and just throw it at my character. Barley is super offended.
Hannah uses some magic to start a fire and produces some wonderful good berries for you all to eat. I made these if anyone hungry. How long's your little mushroom glowy thing gonna last?
Maybe a few more hours. Probably gonna wear off in the middle of the night.
She nods along.
That'll be
So,
good. We don't want to attract people.
Mortimer, did you, you said you recalled having a good time back in there, right?
Oh yeah, you don't want to eat the brownies there though.
Hmm.
Oh yeah,
What
they were
exactly
so
did-
nice.
What exactly happened in there, Mortimer?
The old lady busted out a big one and we started smoking on it. And then she gave me a tray of brownies, which are great, but then shit just started to get deeper. I don't know, it just seems like it was fun.
Barley, what happened in there?
Oh, we had like this such a lovely chat and talking about our dear friend and how they're gonna be easily to get him back to normal shape.
Donnie, what happened in there?
I remember that giving us tea was very, very refreshing. One of them even gave me a hug. They were so nice.
Yeah.
I look up at Hannah with this really confused look on my face. Like, what the fuck?
Hannah will just whisper over and say, yeah, I think they did something in their heads. I don't know, those two drinks. You drank some of that stuff too. It didn't... Did that mess with your head at all?
Head?
You know, your thinker.
Think. Oh! No, only my stomach.
Glad I didn't drink that stuff. Right. Well, here's a good berry for you. Saw you rooting around looking for something. But
He
just
sniffs
eat the
it.
one, don't eat a whole bunch of them. Anyways, I'm gonna take the first watch, you lot. Anyone else wanna join, or...
Oh, I would like to join.
Very well. I will take the second watch then.
Alright. let's go ahead and roll us some perception checks. Oh boy. That was not at disadvantage. Just the usual stuff you would expect seems to be occurring at this time of the night. You do hear a couple rustles here and there off in the distance of creatures traveling about, hunting during the nighttime, but you don't hear anything that sounds big, just like small game, perhaps some kind of cats or something. With Hannah just like pointing it out and saying, "Ooh, I bet you there's like a little mouse in there somewhere. Someone's eaten tonight."
Mm. Barley looks so tempted to try to go over there and hunt too. I
You
wonder if
really
it's a big-
remember having a good time in there.
Yeah. They were cracking all kinds of jokes and being so nice.
That's not how I remember it.
Hmm?
They threw
Really?
our friend against a wall and I had to get him back up. They were about to chuck him into their cauldron.
He looks confused. I don't remember any of that happened. And we got thrown around.
And you see, that has me a little worried. Do you... You really believe that's what happened in there?
That's what I remembered.
Inside check.
What do I roll against that?
Depends. Are you completely... Are you trying to withhold any information? Or are you trying to be completely honest?
Trying to be completely honest.
Well, she just kind of looks at you and just nods her head along and says, "Well, alright, I'm just concerned, because, you know, you lot remember things going one way, and we don't. Me and Pasha.
Do you and Pasta remember the same things?
We do. Pasha was thrown quite violently and went unconscious. I brought him up with magic."
Doesn't sound right to me, but you guys are the one with the same thing going on. I mean, I don't remember any kind of smoking or anything like that. Or the hug.
Right. Well, guess I'm just gonna keep my eye out until our shift's done.
Right.
I'm gonna turn in pretty early, though. I don't think I can stay on the road with you guys forever. I need to get back to my party.
That's the same. Maybe our two parties can just join together for a little while.
Well, that really is up to, well, Dosh and Trough. If they're cool with hanging out, then, you know. But I'm not really the leader, per se. I know this particular area a little bit. Well, good night, Barley.
Good night.
And with that, Hannah turns over and leaves you to, go wake up Donnie.
Let's go over to the Ani and just, hey, Don! Don!
Is it my turn already?
Yeah, it's your turn, big guy.
Alright, have a good shot at it. By the way, who was it after me, Pasha or Morty? I don't remember.
Me.
Morty. Cute, I didn't even remember either.
Okay.
Thank you. My head feels a bit groggy, but I'll try to keep my eyes peeled.
Roger.
All right. Donnie, as you wake up and start your watch, hit me with some perception, my man. Beautiful, beautiful.
Already ahead of you.
Just a couple more things rattling about off in the distance. You hear like the squeaking of a little mouse being caught. Nothing too important, just small game going about doing its stuff, and you scan about the area and don't particularly see any threats coming up upon you guys. 1, 2, 3, 3.5, 4 hours is starting to have passed. Starting to reach that time to wake up your allies and have them finish off their shift.
I move closer to Mori and slightly poke him with my stick. Mori, buddy,
Son of a bitch,
it's
what's
your
going
turn
on?
to watch.
Oh, okay.
Nothing, my man. So far, not. I am eating this sack. Good night. He says as he enters his shell.
I'm not. No worries. I'm just laughing at a little observation here. All right, you as you scan about the area, yeah, just about the same. Things are quieting down, and the sun is starting to crack over the horizon as a full 8 hours has passed, and everybody experiences the tremendous benefits of a long rest.
Wake up, damn it!
Pasha experiencing a full night of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, stretches. And moving to find a nearby tree to scratch.
Hannah gets up and yawns and looks over to Pasha and just kind of like puts a hand on the shoulder and just kind of like, good morning, it's time to get up and travel.
He just gets up and grabs his bag and starts, getting ready to go.
Donnie just kind of like wipes his shell with a rag on the end of his stick, waiting for everybody to be ready.
All right, you all good for it then?
I'm all set to go. Another big.
We might have a brief stop at Mid-Sun and put together some rations and eat. All right. And with that, you guys move on to your next bit of travel. You're about...
Before they go traveling,
Yes.
I found at all throughout the night.
You were, in fact, found. As for you, what you experienced, let's go back to... Hey, Bray, do it.
Oh, God.
You thought you were so sneaky in that bush, just hiding throughout the night. However, you're starting to feel... It's like that sickly feeling you had laying in this bush hasn't gotten any better until you just start hearing movement coming towards your location.
Little one, where are you?
I immediately start crying.
Little one, where the hell are you?
Eventually, with you crying, I need to find a character sheet. Why did I close that? I didn't. Here we go. Would you say an 18 finds your crying? Would you like to try and stealth it and hide?
Ooh, 18's gonna be hard to beat, but sure, I'll try stalling that.
You're sobbing and you're stifling it, so hit me with some disadvantage.
Ooh. Ooh.
There you are. You had us all worried that you'd run off and gotten eaten or something.
And she reaches down and grabs you by the arm.
Ooh.
Now, where are you running off to? Why are you out here? Is it more comfortable to sleep in the dirt? We have a bed for you, you know.
I resist a little bit because I don't know who they are, and I ask them who are they.
Who am I? Well, I am the one responsible for bringing you back. You were hurt so badly they killed you.
Bray, what's going on with my music, my man? Bray?
Ness said good job.
Being nice, he's doing his best.
He's doing his best.
You died.
I let Ness hear you.
It's-
She liked it.
You died. It's as simple as that. And well, there are ways for you to come back, and we exercised them.
So you
Give
guys
me a athletics check.
are at disadvantage.
Just regular. You break out of her grip.
Ooh,
Yeah!
I
Do you do anything?
6 feet to the left. Are you guys necromancers?
Necromancy. Oh. Well, not really. You fucking little thing.
She looks very cross with you for having broken out of her grip. You just see this fake smile just turning into a scowl, but still trying to look pleasant and happy.
Necromancy is not really our job, per se, but it's something we dabble in.
So then am I a zombie?
No, of course you're not a zombie, you're a thinking creature. You're alive.
Then why can't I leave the house?
Actually. Interesting. Now I'm gonna leave that up to you if you would have wanted to do that.
Why can't you leave? Well, that one's simple. You tried to leave without taking yourself.
What does that even mean?
Well, things are complicated. When people die, they start to pass away, but we have ways to try and overcome that, and you, well, let's just say...
As she now pulls out a necklace, you see a glowing, somewhat reddish amber crystal that has a slight glow to it. And as she pulls that out, you feel a pain in your chest.
You tried to leave without something very important to you. So, I would say you're not going anywhere without this.
Touch my chest from the extra pain and ask him if I can have it?
Well, it's yours, of course. What do you intend to do?
I intend to leave.
But we are not even fixed up yet. You still have so much burned muscle we have to remove. And we've got to fix you up and get that... Your fur hasn't even grown back in, and your friends haven't even paid the debt. You would die out there, surely.
What?
Come back inside. You're safer here with us.
What debt?
Well, it costs quite a lot of our time to bring a dead thing like you back to life. You know, we weren't, this isn't charity work.
Are they coming back?
With their payment, yes. They're coming back. Now come, get over here. You're trying my patience, little one.
No more eating. No more eating me.
Well, what else are we going to do with what we pull from you?
You don't need to pull it from me.
It's dead flesh. It's not serving you any purpose.
I need to rip it off.
We have to take the broken bits out and put better fixed bits in them.
With that dead body?
What dead body, dear? There's no dead bodies in there.
Ooh, insight check. Ooh.
Actually,
Well,
you saw a dead body. No, you saw a dead body in there. That thing wasn't moving.
no, I saw the body. It was being pulled up from the basement.
All right, well, you're trying my patience. I only have so much of it, you know. You try to do a nice thing and a little creature just gets rotten with you. I'm going to spell it out simply for you. Get in the house.
I crumble with fear and anxiety and just fall onto my knees again.
And with that, she grabs you and picks you up and starts to carry you back inside.
I don't resist.
They right away eagerly just start rummaging over, jumping over the counter, getting to you, picking you, putting you back up on the table, and leering over you.
I try to hide in the corner as much as I can, like towards the corner of like the wall.
This one here holds you and keeps you from moving around a bit as they continue the process of pulling meat off of you and replacing it. And you, unfortunately... What was that?
Immediately start screaming.
It's not pleasant. We'll just say that. It's not pleasant. But
The whole of my flesh being pulled off.
meanwhile, for the rest of the party, as they begin traveling... Barley.
Mo.
Inside of your head, you feel just a little presence creep in, like a voice at first.
Your friends woken up. It's... We are quite surprised. We didn't think it would be so soon.
Holy crap, did y'all just hear that?
Oh,
You may-
already? He's alive?
She.
Hannah just looks
He's
up.
alive.
Barley, who are you talking to?
Oh, the nice old
Yeah.
ladies.
Where?
Oh, not
I
again.
asked her. I looked here.
Oh. And
What did they have to say? So they talked to you in your head?
Yeah, Kanju's already up.
Great news. Is she okay?
I assume she's better than being dead.
I don't know. She was born and kind of rotting. I hope they fixed that.
Oh, they're nice. I'm pretty sure they already thought about that. Who knows? She might.
You're right. They were very nice.
It smiles. Alright, then we gotta definitely get that mirror. They already finished their end. We gotta
Yes.
do our end.
Goodness gracious.
Let's go get those cups. Better outside than inside.
So does that mean we're supposed to go back, or are we gonna push forward? What are we doing?
To be honest, it'd be good if we had them back. It'd make it a little easier to get the mirror.
Do you have any way to contact them?
I try to talk back to them.
Marty starts thinking inside of his head, like, "Hey, yo!"
well,
Notice me.
well, if we go back,
Donnie slightly pokes the head, barely trying to see if magic comes out of it.
doesn't seem like anything particularly happens.
Oh. Cool.
Oh.
If we're, if we're actually going back, don't really say we approach the house. Is anybody cool with that? I'd rather we stayed back.
How are we gonna let them know that
If
we're
we do
there?
that- If we do that, it's kind of wasting the trip, so maybe we should just go get the mirror? I mean, those cultists weren't that hard if we fight together.
Hmm.
We can't go back without payment.
That's true, but how far is the mirror from us, though? We don't even know where
They
it
said
is.
it was in the... Well,
As far as you recall, they
village.
told you that the cultists operated out of Footgrove and the surrounding area, but as far as that, that's about as much as you know.
Only thing is, maybe we're getting close to the town. Maybe we gather information up. Then we think of what we do from then. Sounds
I
like a plan?
agree. If they try to contact you, yes, if they try to contact you again, you should definitely ask them if we can have Kenju as backup. If we can't, then we'll just finish the mission.
Sounds good to me.
All right. With
If
travel
give
plans
money,
set in...
Why give mirror?
What?
Oops,
We're gonna just
I'm
be...
increasing.
Like, what? And just not give them the mirror?
Because
That'd be mean. They've been so nice.
And they already help us reviving Kenju. It's only right.
Exactly. Why would we be mean to those old ladies?
He spits on the ground.
They're not nice old ladies. They hit our friend here, knocked him completely unconscious. I don't think you are all in the right of mind.
Morty stares at the bubble on the ground for a second and looks up and says, "I know they're nice ladies and all, but they are witches. How do we know that's even going to be our friend in the end?"
Hmm. They wouldn't do that. She scratches her head.
Well,
I don't
they did have a
remember
cauldron.
meeting you.
Well, let's get the mirror and we can talk to Kanju, make sure it's actually then give the mirror.
I think we should be there shortly. It's not going to be too much longer, I don't think. Alright. Everyone set? Got your things?
Yep.
Alright. And the next 6 hours of travel begins. Somebody hit me with a D100 if you don't mind. Anybody. Fascinating, fascinating. Alright, as the lot of you are just walking down this path, perception checks from the whole party.
Uh-oh.
Yes, fun.
Jesus.
Hannah just kind of looks back and says,
Yes.
Donnie, you hear it as well. Wagon wheels. Horses. Get out of here. You perceive being torn apart. It's painful. Oh, and you remember that request you made about to stop pulling pieces off and eating them as they go? Nah, my dude, not happening. They're not wasteful.
Folks.
However, we'll get back to you in a minute, Kanju. As the party hears Donnie and Hannah first hear wagon wheels and the sound of livestock, and it seems a caravan is passing by. One of the drivers just kind of like looks to you as Hannah says, come on, let's share the road a little bit, move over to the side.
Okay.
Sure. With what?
The obviously big caravan that might run us over.
Yes, you don't want that over you.
He turns around, he's like,
little guy.
Move out the way.
he's like, oh. He moves out of the way.
You see wagons and carts being pulled along by velociraptors. And as they start passing by your party, like, Pasha, just one of these velociraptors is just like making eye contact with you and just watching you intently as it just trotting by. The wagon driver eventually has to like crack a whip and just yell, "Hey, hey, hey, hey!" And it gets back to focus and keeps pulling. Hannah just gives a soft wave and the caravan just continues with one or two carts just kind of slowing down and eyeing you guys up.
Donnie grabs his staff, just like keep any velociraptor at bay. Like, I have a staff. I won't hesitate.
Wait.
The driver just...
That first one was too close.
She's not carrying Kanju anymore. Can I ride a turtle?
Make an acrobatics check to see if you can.
Yes, make an acrobatics check and all of that fun jazz. I'd say you don't get the footing you need.
That doesn't make any sense to me. Whatever. I get it.
I'm gonna say it's kind of slippery because of Kenju's body.
No, you didn't clean your shell?
I haven't been able to. We haven't found out any body of water yet.
I will say though, your attempt. Do you want to go ahead and make a? You would know if somebody's climbing on you, wouldn't you?
I mean, I didn't even realize when the rocks were hitting my shell. So.
Go ahead and hit me with some perception.
You've been oblivious in the past.
Okay. Yes, I have been. Hold on. Perception, right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Nah, you're oblivious. All right. The wagon continues past you guys, and eventually the driver just nods his head. You see a sign just like hanging off of the wagon that indicates like barrels and forks and knives and stuff. And the wagon passes you guys.
Can I take a closer look at what's in the wagon as it goes by?
Absolutely. Hit me with I'll give you your choice of investigation or perception.
Investigation if you're looking for bodies.
And as soon as I notice that he's looking, I want to go shiny.
Yeah, it seems to be lightly covered, but from what you can see from the opened front and back, that there's lots of supplies and other such stuff in there. You see a couple shiny swords and other things. Was that a bottle?
Are they going the same direction we are?
Yeah. They
I
came
pull
from
on the
behind you
turtle's
guys and
arm.
past you.
Very urgent.
Could I get that one more
Urgently
time?
pull on the turtle. I urgently pull on the turtle's arm to get his attention.
Yes, what is it?
Me think we should go with them.
It's
Ride
not a
in
bad
that
idea.
cart.
The more we are, the safer we'll be.
It'd be hard to keep up with them, though.
Ride in the cart. Give money.
I mean,
Not a bad idea, Pasha. Who of us is the loudest?
I could do this! He said excitedly. Hey,
You-
wait!
you
Hold on
can
a
drum.
sec.
Hit me with beautiful,
Wow.
beautiful. The driver waves his hand up a little bit, and one of the people peeks out from behind the cart, and it starts to slow down.
It just quickly dashes and catches up. And she just now speaks up. It says, "Hey there, handsome. Would you mind so much if me and my friends take a ride?"
Handsome. Oh, goodness. Flattery. Stepping out from this is a pink-skinned, horned individual with long hair, wearing some fine robes. That's so kind of you to say that, handsome. Now, what is it you wanted?
Oh, we seem to be heading the same direction. Would you mind if we ride with you guys for a little bit?
Ah, passage. See, I'm more of a goods and services and wares. Well, I am one who can make things happen, for a little coin, of course.
Pasha walks up shaking his bag of coins.
You are a friend of mine. We know each other.
Really?
He just starts nodding like, yeah, we do. Keep shaking it.
Very well. Well, how about this? Where are you heading? Because we're stopping into Footgrove.
That's exactly where we're heading to.
But
Ah.
yes.
Footgrove. Wonderful, wonderful. Come along. How does 3 gold sound for the lot of you? I can charter some wagons.
How
Pasha
about
puts his gold back in his bag.
just like McCann's just glaring at him for a minute and states, "Oh, how about 15 silver instead?"
15 silver, that's a little steep, don't you think?
Oh, come on. It's not that far of a travel here.
All right, Mortimer walks up and he pulls out the black pearl, and I say, "If you tell me about this, I'll pay the 3 gold."
Do you mind if I get my hands all over that?
No, you can't remove it from my hand. One more put it back in the pocket. 3 gold and a trip there, and the information.
Well, I can't tell you anything about it if it's in your pocket.
Well, then I can't tell you anything more about it. Thank you. And
It looks like
15 silver.
Well, then have a...
Mine's the 2 gold. Since
All
you're
right,
holding
so
information from me.
advantage. Roll me a persuasion first of all. Well, roll me a persuasion for the party, since you have now helped. Advantage because compliments. This guy's a little vain. Disadvantage for Mortimer.
Yeah.
So just give me a flat roll of persuasion.
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna plop this up. That's what I've been doing. Trying to take the disadvantage off, but it won't.
And whose persuasion do you want to roll off of?
Obviously, the bard.
Yeah, the bard.
The one that talked.
She's leading it.
Oh.
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 Yikes.
Oh, crap.
You poorly attempted to persuade them not to keep eating you.
Oh, God.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
well, I did better than everyone else, so I feel a little bit better.
Well, it was one roll. The advantage would come from your compliments. The disadvantage came from Morty. So it was a flat roll.
Jeez.
You're on the right path, Donnie. You've persuaded yourself.
Everybody was doing it. To be popular.
Talking to
Now,
himself over there.
let's see. You there. I could part with about, let's say... You wanted 3 gold, You wanted to pay me 3 gold for passage, right?
2 gold.
2 gold. How about we talk about things? You'll ride in my cart, of course. 2 gold.
Let's see. That sounds reasonable, yes.
2 gold and 50 silver.
How about we just 2 gold?
Just 2 gold. 2 gold and 5 silver.
You drive a hard bargain. Alright. 2 gold and 5 silver.
Alright, and I take my money up front, of course.
I look up at Barley and kind of go like, come on, pay him.
Oh, no. It was your idea. You're giving 1 gold.
Time is money I don't have all day.
Gold?
Yeah, you're...
Me know nothing of
I am willing
gold.
to pay- I am willing to pay half of it, so somebody else pays the other gold missing. Says Donnie as he pulls out 1
And my 5 silver.
bag.
Look, I don't care how you pay me, just pay me.
Okay.
He looks back at Hannah.
Hmm?
I don't.
Oh,
Anyone?
you want... Have gold.
Does...
Take the 5 silver.
He accepts the 5 silver from Morty. And who paid a gold piece?
Farley paid him 1 gold piece, and Donnie paid 1 gold piece.
Beautiful, beautiful. And with that, he snaps his fingers and calls out to his friends. Hey, looks like we have a little business opportunity. We're going to be ferrying some passengers. So the wagons start to come to a stop, and he points over and says, all right, well, you lot, hear the rules. Don't cause any trouble for the other passengers. Hop on and be quiet. And by that, I mean don't not talk. I mean just don't cause a ruckus. Our pack animals tend to get a little bit crazy if you startle them, so none of that. At the first sign of problems, my friends won't hesitate to throw you out. You'll be coming along with me, as he says, just walking by you and slipping an arm around you.
Oh, quite bold. I like that in a man.
And your travel time to Footgrove has now been expedited, as the journey now takes you guys about just a single hour.
In that hour, Donnie
Yeah.
asks him if he has met any other tiefling that looks like him because he's looking for Val.
Roger, I will say that about the time you guys disembark, because they were able to get on the road, but about the time you guys start rolling into Footgrove, you ask this question and he considers and says, tieflings, well, I do meet a few of my kind here and there, but you said pink or purple skinned?
Pink. It was, well, he's my brother, and he's very fit.
Yes, as turtles are often the brother of tieflings.
Well, we grew up in the same monastery. Every orphan child is.
Monastic traditions, huh? Interesting.
Yes, it is a monk. I just thought maybe you will know him because he has the same lovely shade of pink as you do.
Oh, the same. That's fascinating. Were his horns very large and curly?
Out of RPG moment. I think they were. Barley, are they?
I
are
have
they
never
brown color?
actually did the descriptions of the horns. It works.
This is what I have to deal with. Okay, yes, indeed they were.
Is he quite loud?
Oh, indeed. He is a very boastful individual.
Well, yes, I believe you might find an individual like that in Footgrove. The last time we were passing, within a week ago, I saw an individual matching that description in Footgrove. So perhaps you might.
Hope I'm not too late.
Oh, that'd be good. We should look around Footgrove for him. Oh, have you seen another cat looks like me, but male, wears cowboy-like gear?
You are asking me if I've seen a tabaxi.
Yeah, that looks like me, but male, taller, and wears cowboy gear.
Meowdy.
What's a cowboy?
Well, that's so interesting that you all speak of individuals that I know.
Oh, you have seen him?
Are you referring to Hoss? Rambunctious, kind of tabby-like fur pattern. Has a way with all of the people in the bars, speaking with people, Real friendly individual until he gets into a gunfight.
Not. And his catchphrase is Mouty.
I believe it was more like, Meowdy there, partner. That's not quite it, is it?
It was a really good impression, though.
What's a fine person like you doing in a place like this?
Yeah, that's definitely him.
I've seen him about 2-3 months ago, passing through here.
2-3 months ago. But at least it's a lead. Thank you.
But of course.
While they're all talking, I want
Thank you.
to
Go ahead.
try and find the shinies that I saw.
Ooh, in his cart?
You're not in his cart.
Well, at this point, y'all have disembarked, so if you're passing by it...
Well, I wanted to do it while they were talking.
Yep, absolutely. You all have arrived on the outskirts of Footgrove, and they're starting to disembark the passengers, so may the odds ever be in your favor. Hit me with some stealth.
1 second.
Just immediately you just hear like somebody just grumble at you and say, "Ha, typical greenskin."
I just snarl at him and walk away. Something like that, yeah.
Hearing that comment, the shopkeeper looks over. Ah, my friend with the gold. Did you have something you wanted to talk about? Immediately just walking away from Barley.
I point at the guy and say, "Racist!"
How rude. You realize we're all equals here, right? They just turn back like, he was looking in your cart. Well, of course a customer would look in a cart. What a rude individual. Now, is there something you were interested in? We transport wares. What would you like?
Bottles.
Bottles, oh. I have a nice bottle, but it's full of something at the moment.
Gives an interested look.
This little brew here, it's not your run-of-the-mill healing potion. This one's a little bit special.
Special?
Yes, it was brewed with plants grown in the Baklava region. Have you ever been up to the Baklavi mountain range?
He shakes his head, no.
And it was brewed using only the finest spring water, ethically harvested from water elementals.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Yes, you won't find a potion like this anywhere else.
Wow.
How does 250 gold sound? And you can see it as much as you'd like.
What does the bottle look like? Is it a nice bottle?
It's got these like indentations along it, like giving it these curves, kind of like a Coca-Cola bottle, but like shortened down. And then at the top, it's got these like two handles hanging off of it, kind of like a jug of maple syrup, but made out of glass.
Wow. 200. He starts counting on his fingers. How much of it was empty?
The bottle? Well, the bottle's just, you can get those commissioned. How
It
does...
slowly starts going towards the cork.
No. He lifts it up a little higher and says, we won't be emptying the very expensive brew within onto the ground. I'm afraid I would have to run a sword through you if you tried.
Oh, just joking.
This is a very nice joke. I do appreciate it. Would you be interested in a bottle like this? Well, here, let me see what I could rummage about. I might actually have an empty bottle. Is that what you're looking for?
Yes.
As she does that, Donnie moves a bit closer and asks, now that you mentioned sword, do you happen to have some kind of adventurer gear? Because I'm looking for bolts for my crossbow.
Bolts for a crossbow?
Yes, a light crossbow. And she shows him the one he's carrying.
You will have to give me just a brief little moment as I roll some dice. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Dice. Dice. Do the thing.
What a thing.
There we go. Not your guys' dice. My dice.
Oh.
Wow, that was not a helpful thing. Let me try it again.
We'll just do that. Can you tend to Pasha first? I need to go AFK and take care
Roger.
of it. Be right back.
What's going on?
Pasha! As he digs a...
Yes.
My dog has a heart problem. I'm taking care of it. That's what's going on. Be right back.
He does wind up pulling up like some old empty beer bottles and one empty looking potion bottle. Well, I do have the lot of these. What would you say parting for 5 silver?
How many bottles is it?
I've got 4 bottles total for you. You
He
know,
takes a closer
4.
look at the potion bottle.
He can still smell some of the potion at the bottom of it. Smells
Is it-
spicy.
Ooh. What, this one?
It's an empty bottle. It was alchemist's fire.
Me want it.
You want it? All right. Well, it's yours, my friend, for the low, low price of 6 silver for the lot of them.
Lot.
Yes, all of these bottles. If you want them, I'll graciously give you 6 silver as your buying price.
Me just want this one.
Oh, just the one? All right. That'll be 3 silver.
One.
2 silver.
Done.
Very well. We have ourselves a deal, my good friend. And he passes you over an empty bottle of alchemist's fire.
Let me mark that. And then he walks away.
Roger, Roger. Let us adjourn for a brief break, everybody. Let's take about 5 minutes and then we'll pick back up. You guys are in Footgrove proper.
Woo!
Okay.
Or is this Shorefoot? No, it's Footgrove. Yeah.
Why is it so quiet?
We're taking a break for a few minutes.
Okay.
Hello?
Oh, we're having a break.
Hello.
Oh, great. So I didn't miss much. Awesome.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Did Pasha got his bottle?
Yes, I got my bottle.
Awesome. Did it have any bolts or he didn't do that?
He didn't get back on that yet.
Okay.
Because I too am looking for bolts, but I was waiting to see how many he has before I said anything.
I'm sorry, what?
Said I too am looking for bolts. I'm gotta wait until we see how many he has before I say anything. Because he only has 4, I'll let you get them. You know what I mean?
Yes, you need more than I do, but yeah, if it is too little, then
I don't need them. I can throw blades for days.
yeah, that's true. Like, how many you have? It's like infinite, a cantrip?
Oh. So it's like 13 per short rest or some shit.
Nice.
I gotta double check it, but yeah. I haven't used it that many times to worry about it yet.
Alrighty then.
We're ready.
Well, excuse me, princess. How was everyone's break?
Burger
I
King
should be
or
saying that.
lettuce?
Burger King?
Burger King boy lettuce.
What?
Don't reference that. That's weird.
Why Burger King?
That's the last thing I would want on my Burger King.
As it
burger.
turns out, that might be what we get.
Cooked rabbit. It's what's for dinner. Hey, Kanju! They spent some time getting to town. What have you been up to?
Oh god.
Just been pure tortured, passing out, waking up for more, and then it's just been a cycle. As they add raw meat to me, I guess.
Wake up, wake up,
Nice.
wake up, wake up.
It's worse than you thought. This process of putting meat onto you and whatever, all of that, this process goes on for hours and hours of agony until eventually, numb of mind and body, you were just taken and eventually told,
Well, little one, it's time for you to rest. Come now. Go ahead and sleep wherever you'd like.
and you just get kicked down into some dark basement.
Bruh.
Stumbled down the stairs and then just lay at the bottom and just
Oh,
Aww.
she throws in a lit torch after you.
like light on fire again.
Oh no.
Oh god, no.
Oh no. It appears that it took your token and didn't actually move you and make you visible. What the heck?
We don't see anything right now.
Yeah, you're supposed to. Let me move you off of that and then make you visible again. Token layer, there you go.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Ooh, that's a small basement. Oh no, small.
Oh no! What have I done?
Oh no. Reality for me.
Oh, I'm on the map layer, that's the problem, okay.
I'm still in the woods.
So, I don't have an encounter map for Footgrove, so I'll have to ask you guys to navigate to World Anvil. And I'll drop the link in for you guys, since I prefer to do that for, I prefer to do that rather than have an encounter map for an area. So here you are, if you don't already have it. And for the viewers out there in TV land, let's hit them with a map of Footgrove as well. So the lot of you came in on a northern road, and that's approximately where you guys are. Also, Barley, you get a message.
Oh, great.
Your friend is awake.
It's great. Do you want us to come back to pick him up?
Payment would be preferable, but if she could help, then perhaps we could send her.
Oh, it'd be probably a good idea. The more the merrier, and we can scatter up more.
What are they telling you, Barley?
Oh, they're telling us that they're awake and say they might send them to help us find the mirror.
I don't think this is a good idea. They're sending a zombie or something.
Of course she's gonna be a zombie. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, those lovely ladies would never send a zombie after us. Besides, the more we are, the easier will be to get the mirror.
Good people do the worst things.
They were really willing to let her just go like that? You sure?
Yeah.
That sounds patently uncharacteristic of them.
They have a patent. I know what you mean to be a smartass.
Very, very much appreciated.
At least he's honest. I love it.
I love the sass. I love it. I'm all about the goofs and the gags and the sass and all of that stuff. So, you lot... I really hate to say this, but I need to go check up on my friends. Are you lot gonna be okay if I leave?
I think we'd be. I hope
We'll
we'd
just
be.
We'll just be gathering information and we can meet on the tavern later.
That's exactly where I'm heading, actually, so... That's where you'll find us. We're probably still gonna be sticking around in the area, so at the very least, your friend there will be able to relay a message if we miss each other. La. Had a great time traveling with you all, and... Pasha, do you have a moment?
I guess.
Hannah will walk a little bit along the road with you, past a tavern and inn, just far enough away to get out of earshot, and say, little part of me doesn't think it's a good idea to leave, especially considering they don't remember anything weird going on up there. But I do have to get out of here. Are you going to be alright?
Pat should take care of himself.
Can you take care of them as well?
No.
It's honest.
Because you're not capable, or because you're not willing?
Both?
Oof. Keep to self.
Fair. Well, regardless, if they follow along with you, I think they'll be at least somewhat fine. Can I ask you to keep an eye on Barley, at least?
He was kind of confused.
Well, I tried. Can I ask you to take care of yourself, then?
He's like, oh, of course.
Then very well. Until we meet again, Pasha. I'll be off. With that, she gives a wave.
Little thumbs up and walks away.
The lot of you are here at the entrance to Footgrove. What do you wish to do?
Which one? The northern one?
Yes.
What-
In fact, the closest monument to you that you guys saw when passing in was a tavern.
It's daytime, right?
Yeah. Daytime, almost about to be noonish, because you guys boarded on some wagons. The passage of time has not slipped across your fingers.
I say we go re-gear up whatever we need and get some food.
Yes, agreed.
But obviously I'd say more like this.
Yeah.
So we're hitting the market then?
Yeah, and start asking around about the mirror, I guess.
All right.
Yes. Because you cannot just expect people to know, hey, have you seen some cultists?
Oh, of course, cultists, yes. They live with
Yeah,
me.
they're everywhere, man.
I'm a cultist. What do you need?
Maybe
See,
we'll ask-
see, this is what I'm talking about.
Maybe we should ask them if they have seen any strange people lately. Maybe.
Maybe.
But- No, if that cultist seriously stopped us, said, I'm a cultist. What do you know about the mirror?
The walk to the marketplace takes you guys about maybe 2-3 minutes at the most. There's honestly, for as much as there is to look at, most of the hustle and bustle is just happening along these main roads. And you're getting the sense that not a lot of foot traffic other than what came in from the wagons. But you do find yourselves hitting the green marker, and you guys are now within the Footgrove Market. There are stalls and vendors selling various goods, ranging from foods to a dedicated potion stall. You see a young boy just waving a newspaper around. The Footgrove Times! Get your Footgrove Times! And Pasha, you move over to the potion
Yeah,
vendor.
it's the same one.
Looks like you are back, yeah? Ooh, where's your little friends?
Not friends.
Oh,
Harsh.
Well. Your co-workers will it be? So where are they? Are they going to be spending the coin as well?
He just like shrugs, like I don't know.
I try to jump up on the turtle's back.
Oh, you die instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah. They do.
Are they also wishing... We'll get back to you guys in a moment, but... Are they also wishing to spend some coin here?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so what will it be? Would you like one portion of making everything's on fire, yeah?
His eyes just widen.
I have these wonderful bottles. You throw them, yes, and everything catches on fire, and all of your foes will burn into a sweet little crisp.
bruh.
Does it work with dumping too?
Does it work with dumping? What is this
Dumping
dumping?
Dump it on them. No break.
Well, I suppose you could. Most people just throw them, yeah?
Wait.
Most people würfel their flammen.
Do what? I'm sorry.
You know, it is, you know, they würfel their flammen. They throw the fire.
Write it down, please. That German accent.
Anyways, we have some alchemist's fire. We have some more potions. Yes, those were brewed up today. Even this one is very fresh. Here, have a sample vial. You can have one. It is for free.
Oh, free?
You have gained one trial of a potion of healing. It'll heal a 1d2.
So what will it be, my little green friend? Would you like to know prices? Something catching your eye? Do you need perhaps a portion commissioned?
Oh.
We do have a program to make your own portion.
Prices.
Well, this alchemist's fire. Yes, very, very good. We'll sell it to you for 60 gold. And this portion will... I'll let this one go for 50 gold.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're looking to customize a potion and maybe get something funner, well, we start that program for 75 gold.
Mm-hmm. He does his best to look calm.
So what do you say? You will spend some gold, yeah? Or are you perhaps looking for something fortifying? Make your skin thicker, yeah?
Yeah.
We don't have those, actually. A bit of a problem.
Yeah. Do you sell supplies?
Well, we are more of the reseller of the potions, not so much of the supplies, but, bit of a problem with that one. Being that we are so low on our supplies, I'm not really willing to let them go. If you are looking... He walks away. Well, please come back when you are willing to spend some gold. Tell your friends about us.
Bruh.
Back to you guys. Morty falls off, and this time you actually feel him try to get up on you.
Donnie doesn't want Morty to hit his head, so he's gonna catch him before he falls by the leg. Whoa, what were you doing, buddy?
Pre-ride.
If you want to help him up onto you, you can make that. You can get up on him. I'll say that now that he's aware of this going on, you can get a better foothold.
I was trying to sneak up there and be like, shh, let's see how long you notice this part. I'm not here anymore.
Well, I could do some training while we're watching. Yeah, whatever. If you want to climb up, I say as I let him back on the ground.
1d4.
The lot of you see one cat's running across the marketplace with somebody chasing after them.
Mow, mow.
You damn little thief! Ah! Guards! Guards, that cat stole my fish!
I want to try and catch it.
I'm gonna need you to go ahead and make me an athletics check to catch up. Or stealth to sneak up on it.
I want to try too. I'm gonna do athletics then.
Donnie, you start moving and you get tangled up with some people running by your feet. As for Pasha, the cat's mostly focused on just getting away from the one person, and you do manage to cut it off and sneak up along the other side of it. You're approximately on the eastern side of the marketplace by now.
Okay. Am I close to it now, or can I try and grab it?
Fairly. You're within about 10... You're 15, 10... and about 5 feet away from it.
Go ahead and make me an athletics check.
Athletics. Oh.
And you go ahead and snatch it and grab a hold of it. What are you intending with this cat?
Man said it had a fish, right?
Yeah, it's got a fish in its mouth.
I want to take the fish from its mouth. What do I need to do?
Does a -2 hit?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
All right. Yeah. You're grabbing it and it's getting freaking out and flailing about, trying to hold on to this fish. Hit me with another athletics check just to hold on to it.
Oh, he wants
Yeah,
fish.
you're still holding it, and eventually the cat's like starting to dig its claws a little, trying to get a foothold on you, and kick, and it drops the fish.
All right. I want to run the. First, I'm gonna stick the fish in my mouth, and then I want to run over and give the cat to Barley.
All right. One hand hold the cat. Make me an athletics check.
I want to be running, screaming, "I found him! I found him!"
About who?
Your
Yeah,
brother.
no.
Does a 7 hit?
No.
All right. He's getting real squirmy, and you're about to drop this cat.
We just like looking at him and then looking at the cat confused.
I see him running about and I see him panicking, and I'm gonna run, dash, and try to take the fish out of his mouth.
Oh,
Motherfucker.
Oh,
Motherfucker.
can I try and stop him? Is he too fast?
I mean,
Perception first, and then we'll do an opposed athletics. Damn. Before you know it, you're just like tasty fish in your mouth, and suddenly just like snatch, and you're like, the hell, where'd it go? You don't see it getting taken from you. Do you go anywhere after you take the fish?
I start running towards the guy that was hollering for fish.
He just looks back to you and is like, well, I don't want it now. I want that vermin taken care of.
He'll
Good
take care
job.
of it quite well. So he can keep this fish?
Ugh, whatever. It's just it's been in someone's mouth. I don't want it.
I'm gonna go put it back in someone's mouth. I'm gonna run, I'm gonna jump, and I'm gonna throw it at him. Let's see if I hit him with it.
Jesus, man.
Oh my
Do
god.
do I ever get the cat to Barley?
You're right next to Barley.
Barley's just like
I missed him.
confused. She ended up taking the cat, then putting it back down.
Donnie's just looking wide-eyed and then asks Barley, "Is this normal with these two?"
I don't know. I barely know them.
I like look at you with the most perplexed face. Just hurt.
What did I do? What's wrong?
He's like, you were looking for cat.
I'm looking for my brother. He's not.
He just like exasperatedly motions at it, like
That's not my brother.
he's very put out.
Ah.
You do see a group of guards just walk past eventually, go over and speak with the fish guy, and he just points them over in your direction.
I want to start looking for my fish because I kind of notice it's gone.
He threw it. Yeah, he just kind of yeeted it. It's on the ground again. Not too hard to find, being that the cobblestones are not intricate. The fish doesn't blend in. You find it.
Yeah, I was aiming for his mouth, but since I rolled a 9, I guess it hit him and he.
I'd say it just splat on the ground. Eventually, one of the guards walks over and goes, "You the cat that's been taking fish?"
I just like slowly pull it out of my mouth, like just point at Barley.
Not you, goblin.
Oh,
Like, how did Harley just guy looks confused? Like, what? I haven't stolen any fish.
I've been hearing reports about a cat that's been running through the market and taking fish. Is that you?
What? You think I'm a cat and you think we all steal fish? Huh?
I was just told to look for a cat. It's just my job to follow up with it, okay? Are you the one who took the fish or not? Let me see your hands.
Shows her paws.
He just leads it a little close and just like sniffs your hands.
She's just like looking at him weird, like, what is this man doing?
Didn't smell like fish to me. Well, pay no mind to it. Don't get into any trouble. What was that?
Tasked to look for a cat. You were tasked to look for a cat, not a tabaxi.
Yeah.
If it
Well, I mean, they've got ears, they've got the fur. It's a cat to me, mate.
I think cats tend to run on fours. I am not unsophisticated and do that. She totally does do that.
Well, alright. Don't get in any trouble, you hear me?
Okay.
We like a
not
nice,
into trouble.
smooth running town. No trouble.
Well, you better don't cause any trouble.
You better not cause any trouble.
I like a smooth and safe town.
Are you mocking me?
Yeah,
Of course not.
With the cultist and all that shit.
What was that? Who's talking? He just looks
Turn
around
off
at
the
the other
light.
people. Do you have something to say?
Look, guard guy, I'm just gonna tell you, you don't really look too good telling everybody about how you're looking for a cat, and yet how forth if you look like you know right over there, you see that cat. That is how good of a job you're doing.
Ah, there's the cat. All right.
Yeah, real good job, real brave man. Yeah, maybe you need to go back to maybe you need to go back to boot camp and go back to school and fart a little bit and do your shit. Come on, get your shit together.
He grabs a little necklace on his neck and like, yes, this is Unit Bravo. I think I found the cat. What was that? Sorry, I had to report this to my boss.
Well, just be glad the report's not coming from me now. Get out of here.
Excuse me, I'd prefer if there was no trouble here. You watch how you talk to the guards around here. That's not respectful.
Yeah, sure. Good job. Now just go show him that you caught the cat. Good job. Good job.
He goes off and fails to catch the cat.
I wanted
And in the- Go ahead.
I wanted to walk up and spit some of the fish out on his boot.
In plain sight?
I could try and be sneaky about it, I guess.
Okay.
Roll stealth.
He doesn't see you.
As he
Other people do.
As he fails to miss the cat, he hears, "Nice job, jackass."
Meanwhile, Kanju.
Yes.
It's been a day, and after being left to have some opportunity to rest, maybe an hour passes. Eventually one of them just walks downstairs and just grabs you by the arm.
Come on up, little one. It's time for you to eat.
I groan with pain.
Now, none of that. Don't feed me any lip. You should be thankful. You're only alive due to our kindness and grace.
I nod a little just to keep her from being angry.
There's cat got your tongue? Do we need to replace that as well?
No.
We could give you a new tongue. New eyes, new arms.
No.
Well then, good. You'll have a meal, and then you'll tell us how thankful you are. You are thankful, aren't you?
I'm thankful.
Good. Your friends are traveling. Do you want to help them find the mirror and pay off their debt?
I do.
Wonderful. Good. But you know, we can't have you running off on us, can we?
Uh-oh.
No.
Eh.
Jesus Christ.
I know, I moved you way fast and way far. Boop. There you go. Oh no, don't move the cauldron too. There we go.
What are you doing?
The other ones come just like look over.
What? Get the manacles! We're strapping the rabbit up!
No.
Again.
And you see a familiar pair of manacles being carried over to you.
Oh no, not the manacles again.
Hold your arms out, dear.
I hesitantly hold them out.
She squeezes on your shoulders a little bit and holds you still. And the manacles get reaffixed to your arm, and you see one of the hags begins speaking an incantation, and the runes along the manacles begin to glow and light again as you feel just a sudden like click, and sudden just like it conforms to your body. Once more, you are shackled.
I cast a spell at level 17. No, I'm kidding.
Alright, roll a d20, and if you roll any number, you die.
What?
What? You're dead, and it's over for you. It's the end. Again. No. You, they affix these manacles to you, and they offer you what looks like raw meat.
Come now, have a bite.
I hope that's not your own meat.
I want to eat it.
Pun intended.
You don't recall being ever eating anything fleshy per se, unless it was the worst of circumstances. Most of the game you and your tribe hunted and caught was likely sold to provide for your lifestyles and for the food that you would more seek out. But you bite into this, and something about it just... this voracious hunger takes to your stomach, and you find that this morsel she just handed over to you is not enough.
Can I have more?
Want more, little one? Yes, come over. Come over, we have fresh food for you.
I tried to resist the hunger after. Doesn't seem right.
In fact, however, you notice that inside of the bowl over there seems to be like a person's arm.
Oh no, I definitely don't want to eat it now. Definitely don't eat it.
Make a Constitution save for me. Wisdom or con, your choice.
Which one?
Wisdom or con?
wisdom because I'm a -2 in Constitution.
Con it is. That hunger is just taking you and your stomach rumbles, and for a second you consider just taking that arm and chewing bits of meat off of it, but you withhold. You find yourself shaking it off and steeling your nerves and peeling your eyes away from it.
Well, if you're not hungry, then I suppose it's time to send you on your way. You'll find your friends in the town of Footgrove. You can get there yourself, right?
I nod quietly, trying to avoid the cauldron.
That's hilarious. A little thing like you would die out in the wilds. You're so weak. You've not even eaten! Get it ready! Huh. I swear we should charge this one!
This one up here yells, and this one over here just cackles and laughs along with them. And you start getting pulled.
What's going on?
They're pulling you towards the cauldron.
I don't want to go to the cauldron. I resist.
These two over here begin chanting. An incantation of sorts, and the cauldron begins to glow. You resist? Make me.
I resist. Yes.
Make me that roll, buddy boy.
Strength.
Yep.
Check or saving?
Let's just do opposed checks. Heck. Those were bad buttons. Okay, so the first roll, 19. Barely beats your strength. You feel yourself being hoisted up into the air and lifted over the cauldron.
Really start to thrash and try to avoid being put into the cauldron.
You are being hovered above it. Go ahead and give me another.
God damn it.
And you get plunged into it, and your body instantly alights with pain. And suddenly you feel like you're falling.
What the fuck?
This sensation feels like you're just being sucked through liquid. As everybody in Footgrove, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
I'm reaching out, trying to touch the sides of the cauldron because I have no idea what's going on.
It feels like you're sliding down a smooth metallic tunnel.
Am I dry?
All right.
Like, can I breathe?
You open your mouth, and it's disgusting. It feels like there's just awful, awful, burning hot liquid that tastes bitter just filling your mouth.
Oh god.
And if you dared open your eyes, you saw bright glowing green.
I am not going to open my eyes.
Barley and Donnie, you guys, you hear just like this crackle of energy, and a green bolt of like something just hits and strikes the ground, and then another crackle of energy sounds like it's coming from above you. And as the two of you look up, you just suddenly see this swirling like vortex just open up, and a spew of green just splurts out, and in the middle of it is a figure.
I try to catch it.
Go ahead.
Watching it, not sure how to respond.
Go ahead, and first to get underneath that point, let's go ahead and make an athletics. Yeah, it hits the ground and just
Oof.
Oof.
Do I take any damage? I'm at 2.
yeah, you take 1 damage.
No.
That impact kind of sucked.
I imagine.
But you're not falling, and the two of you have seen a figure fall into the town as someone points out and just cheers and says, "Yay! Another one's been brought back!"
I am just groaning in pain, just laying there.
Kanju! He quickly runs over. You're alive!
Probably
That's
look quite
great.
monstrous at this point.
You're covered in essentially cauldron slime. Just imagine algae that's been cooking for days. Boiling hot, nasty and slimy. Like, I'm surprised that you were recognized. But you hear your name being called.
I don't even respond. I'm just too busy worrying about the pain, teetering on death.
That was very rough landings. Oh, you're covered. I'm
Yes.
definitely gonna need to rent at an inn and let you take a whole bath.
They were
Sorry for not
eating
catching
me.
you.
They were eating me.
They what? Oh, those old ladies wouldn't eat you.
They tore off flesh.
Oh,
No. No. Looks confused.
But they were so nice to us, says Danny, confused as well.
told you they're bad.
You die and be resurrected by them. I feel so much pain.
Can I like taste the stuff on him?
Yes.
I smacked them.
Ooh.
Question: Can I
Yes.
roll? Can I roll like investigation to try and see if he's telling the truth? I'm starting to doubt what I remember.
Insight.
Inside.
And as for smacking him, roll a d20 minus your strength mod.
Minus my strength mod?
You said you have a -2, right?
Constitution.
What's your strength modifier?
3.
Oh, a +3? Then roll a...
Oh,
Actually, just go ahead and hit strength. That would be faster.
check or saving.
A 6. Does a 6 hit your AC?
Me? No.
Yeah.
No.
He like hits your arm and doesn't move your arm away.
I am very
And-
weak.
And you successfully get a finger for this green goop that was on him and have a taste of it. And as for your insight check about what he was saying, she looks so shaken up that you're not quite sure where to place you're not sure where to... I'm going to take off honor for you. You don't have that. You don't have any honor.
You put me in a cauldron and say I have no honor. How dare you?
You are a fiend. It's a little hard to place exactly if this is truthful or not.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
What about that green slime I just ate?
You're accustomed to it. That is definitely moss. And it's spicy too. It's got a nice bitterness to it, some of that earthy tones.
Hmm.
Make me a con save. Kanju and Pasha.
Oh, God.
Oh!
Wait, what am I doing?
Con save. You also got a mouthful of that lovely stuff.
Oh,
Oh,
Yep.
that's not better.
Your tummies grumble a little bit.
Can I try to throw it up?
Nothing else?
I mean,
After remembering that I just ate a piece of someone, can I try to throw it up?
you both barf. It's like it's like one of them barfs, and then the other one sees that, and they're like, I too will barf. Bleh!
I take damage from vomiting, and now I did.
Cut to a montage of just everybody in the town square just barfing.
Hairball.
Was that for your nerves, or did you lick it too?
For my nerves.
Okay. Eventually some people come by with like brooms and buckets and stuff and start splashing it down and cleaning up the cobblestone, just glaring at you all.
I offer my staff to help pull Kanju up. She needs to go to the inn, guys. She needs a bathe and some rest.
I agree. She definitely needs to bathe.
Do they still look like Franken Bunny or?
You're practically dragging me, by the way.
Yeah, y'all are practically dragging them. The face, no, not so much. It's just mostly the chest and torso area, and yeah, it still looks... You don't see underneath the bandages that they've been wrapped in, but the bandages look gross. The bandages look covered in slime. So as far as to what's underneath, you can't particularly tell very well. Unless you want to hit some investigation and look closer.
If it's any indication how fucked up I am, I have 5 exhaustion points.
Oof. That's not good.
You get a closer peek, and you can see underneath some of these bandages, they were set very hastily. And you can see and smell different types of meat, too. Not just... It's not rabbit flesh, necessarily. That might be other people flesh. In varying states of rot.
By any chance, they tell you how long you have, Kanju?
What was that?
Did they tell you how long you have?
No, they told me nothing.
Fuck. It's gonna be a long night, guys. We gotta get moving now. Or else we're gonna lose the bunny again.
What? Really? We're on a time limit? Maybe I should
Come smell his wraps. Can't you smell that?
I'm trying not to smell it.
Much time. You smell that rot, he doesn't have much time.
Oh.
Yes, the realization of the word rot hits you, and for a brief moment you start dipping out again, and you just kind of like look around to all of your friends. Also, now that they are mopping, everybody give me a perception check if you don't mind.
Is this considered an ability check? No.
Yeah, actually. Your checks are probably going to be hindered because of your exhaustion.
Yep.
Dang. That's rough.
And he's even better than us.
That's the proper roll you should have had, but we're going to take it as your 14 and... Wait, you didn't roll one earlier. Okay, you're cool. So, Kanju, as they're mopping the cobblestones, you see that somewhat orange amber glow as the brush just passes over something and reveals something just glowing, and your heart sinks a little.
Like on the person or on the...
On the ground, being mopped away.
I immediately like pull away from everyone and try to go get it.
You're moving very slow, just trying to struggle in all this, and you're not making much headway with somebody like holding you.
I was just seeing if I noticed them.
I try to shout to whoever's mopping to stop.
Huh? What's that? Who said that? They just look.
I carry Kanju closer to the man.
Is there
Eh.
something in there that was yours?
I practically shove the person mopping away and then just immediately cradle whatever was on the ground.
Mostly, you fall onto them and then you collapse.
Yes.
And just kind of like huddle and grab it to yourself. And you feel comfort holding this, like some of the pain has gone away. So a lot of you see Kanju just fall to the ground and she just grasps at whatever was there and just holds it. Yeah, fucking tourists. This older person just like turns away from the lot of you, and for anybody who is looking towards him, you see that the right side of his face is fairly decayed off.
Like, I guess restoring you back to life has its limitations.
Am I a
Donnie is
zombie?
just horrified. Like, what have they done to you?
I mean, like, it literally looks like a turducken in underneath that.
I feel like a turducken.
Also, yes, Barley, you are picking up that Kanju is very, very hurt.
Let's get you to the inn and take a look at all your injuries.
Do I feel like I can walk on my own now that I'm holding the whatever?
If you're walking and holding on to somebody, yeah, you feel like you'll be able to walk better. And having this back in your possession, yeah, you think you can make your legs comply with you. You're not going to go anywhere very fast, though.
I also have a question for you guys as the character.
Yes.
Where the fuck is my tooth?
What?
My velociraptor
I
tooth.
didn't hear.
I give a look at Mortimer and
Insight
shake my
check.
head disapprovingly.
Inside check
That one
on
I
everyone.
don't have. I do not have that. I do not.
I believe you.
No, I don't have it.
Well, should I roll a deception or?
Sure. Go ahead and roll deception if you're the one who has it.
One.
Jesus Christ.
I'm pretty sure I have it.
I don't even realize it.
Okay, let's go back to focusing on walking. You suck.
Well, I was implicating Mortimer, so
Mortimer thinks you don't have it either, so I guess that would leave one last person, wouldn't it?
yeah,
Maybe the hags ate
Not
it, I don't
me.
know.
it fell out in the road. I don't know.
You've been dead
So I
for how
will-
long?
Could be.
I will say, though, y'all walked in, or y'all disembarked from that caravan, passed by a tavern. However, you will need to... Your bunny friend is having trouble walking as their speed is effectively 0. So, 2 of y'all will probably have to help carry them.
Nope. We're doing it
I
the old
carry
school way.
her.
We're strapping him to Donnie.
Yeah, I carry her in my arms this time. She seems too battered to do that again. I feel honestly bad for her.
Why does this feel familiar?
And as the lot of you come upon this
Whatever.
tavern, walking about another 2-3 minutes of time passing, you get to this tavern and the bouncer outside just kind of like gives you guys like a look like, ugh. Are you buying things? You spending a lot of coin?
With a face like that, no way.
Then you ain't coming in. You're filthy.
So are you.
I like you. You fucking prick. Now get out of here.
Get out of here. I bet you I get your mom to get me to get in here.
Oh, you hear this guy? He says, looking off to like his side, and nobody's there. What a fucking joker.
Oof.
Your friend is filthy. You all stink. I'm paid to, like, you know, make sure riffraff like you don't come about places like this. So, clean yourselves up and come back.
Get rid
I
of
go
the
walk
stink eye.
over. I go walk over to whatever he was, like, his imaginary friend or whatever that he was talking to.
I'd appreciate it if you gave him some space. He's a very private man.
You let us in. I pointed just the air.
He looks over. You fucking kidding me? That's a horrible idea. No, we're not gonna let them in. They're filthy.
Look, he knows we're good people.
I walk over to him and say, "We need one place to stay and we'll bait. Just let us in and it doesn't get nasty."
It's already gotten nasty. I have to look at the lot of you.
Your friend likes
Trust
me.
Trust me, your face isn't much better, my friend. And it will be worse. Let us in.
Is that a threat? Are you threatening me right now?
Are you seriously arguing with a turtle?
Yes, I am.
Oh my god,
What
hold on. Hold on. Alright, I'm fucking shaking in my boots here. Well, go on then, fucking get. You're not worth the time. But you better spend some coin, you hear me? That's right. I'm not afraid of you.
How much do we need to pay?
Don't fucking ask me, I'm the bouncer. Might want to go get in there and talk to Sheila. She's the one who runs the joint.
Okay, let's go talk to her, apparently.
I flick a silver
I-
piece at him as we walk.
I walk in and bump him with my shoulder, like get out of the way as I enter.
You just brush past him and he goes, I thought that other one was a prick. They're not nice people, he says, talking to the imaginary person by his side.
I wave at the imaginary friend as I go in.
I high five him on the way by.
Don't be so nice to them. They're jerks.
As we slowly go by him to be like, your imaginary friend, you need to quit doing that thing that you do on your free time. He said that doesn't help anybody and all you're doing is hurting yourself. And I walk away.
Jeez.
He just starts to breathe heavy and just tries to, like, I'll do what I'll do and I like what I do, so thanks for the advice, but I'm not taking it. Now get out of my sight. Get in there. Go get your faces hammered off so I can throw you out later. You all pass in. You all pass into the tavern.
Yeah.
And you're all expecting to walk into a tavern and see a lively place full of people fighting, arguing, laughing and cheering and celebrating. And instead, you're met with a pretty calm atmosphere with maybe like many empty tables, maybe 6 or 7 people just drinking peacefully, and a very buff-looking woman at the counter just polishing a glass off.
Well, hello there.
Ah, hello, love. Welcome y'all to the Bell End.
Hello.
Can I be getting you any drinks, or are you looking for arrangements? Oh, you are filthy. Did he let you in?
He said we could. He said we could use the bathroom, and we are staying for the night. So yes, we'll pay.
It's gonna be a little bit of cleanup afterwards, unfortunately. But I could get you a room, love. You'll need a suite with bathing arrangements, won't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can do a 10 gold fare. How's that sound for the night?
10 gold?
We do have to clean up after you've been in your premises.
Is it an actual hot bath? Or is it just a hole in the ground?
Well, if everyone can pitch in, it won't be such a bad way. I mean, we all
A
have
hot
these-
bath? I mean, I can have a couple buckets carried up of hot water if you'd like. It's the best I can do for you, love.
Mm.
It was board included.
Well, 10 gold for one room.
Holy one room.
It's very steep, isn't it?
Well, they're regular human-sized rooms.
Of course. And it's a suite you're paying for, so you got like 3 beds.
We're all short people. This might work.
Right.
Alright, well, you're comfortable, and if that's fine with you, 10 gold it is, right?
I guess so.
I'll
I
hand two
coughed
to
and
Marley.
accidentally slid up some of the cauldron juice onto the counter.
Mmm.
And it stinks.
She just gives you guys the stink eyes. You want to roll persuasion?
Try the row for it.
You ain't gonna do so. Your DC went up because of Kanju. Perfectly fits the situation, though. Tell you what. 19 gold, and
19.
we'll have you do a little bit of work around. How's that sound?
Just Harley just grins.
If you don't mind cleaning after yourselves in a very detailed manner, I wouldn't mind y'all having that room for... Wait, did I say... I said 10 gold. 9 gold. You'll have to forgive me, I get a little bit forgetful sometimes. So
Y'all
is
are
9
watching
fair,
around.
and you'll clean up after yourselves?
We could clean up after ourselves. Right, Kenzie?
What?
Kanju.
You can clean up after yourself, right?
Just leave me and I'll figure it out.
She looks concerned. Alright, 9 golden.
Baston, please guide our guests. You guys see a timid-looking human walk on over to you guys. He's got kind of like the emo hair that's like a little bit over his eyes, and he occasionally just like flicks it to the left or right, depending on... He looks both timid and a little bit irritated by this, being told to do anything. And just walks over and just... whatever. Like, welcome to the Bell End. I'll be showing you to your rooms. Please follow after me, and like, I'm not gonna slow down, so you'd better keep up.
Whoa.
Pull
What's
the
your-
silver out of my pocket again covered in like sludge, and flick it over to the guy.
You
Bruh.
flick stuff over at him?
Coin. I flick a silver
Oh,
at him, but it's
a piece of silver? That's like covered. Ew, I'm not fucking laying my hands on that, but thanks.
He just kind of like kicks it on over towards the tape, like back towards where Sheila was. Hey Flair, P.S. This is a wonderful time for you to take some notes on these names. Or anybody, please, because I might not remember these.
You're asking.
I don't remember.
Okay. You know what would be the best idea? Put it in Party B chat. Someone do that, please. I am terrible at spelling.
Can somebody repeat the names?
There you go.
Yes, this works.
And you guys get led upstairs, down one of the hallways, up a second set of stairs, and
I do an insight to see if mid-travel he's just taking us to like the worst room they have.
sure, you know what you've got, buddy.
Oh, but
That
that's
could have been.
ominous.
That could have been.
no,
Is it? Is it? It could have been, but is it? Because that's technically the high roll in a disadvantage
Yeah, you're
situation.
I'll let you handle that.
I'm gonna say that's the high roll, my guy.
Okay, that's fine.
With the 13, you kind of get the vibe that now the cheaper rooms would be lower down.
Okay,
But
good.
yeah, something about the architecture looks a little bit older down there. Things look newer, like as if the upstairs was actually built on top of the downstairs. Regardless, you get taken to this room on the right, and he just says, like, room service is going to be extra, so that's like 1 gold. If you're going to call, just ring the bell. And we do charge if that bell gets rung mistakenly, so like, if I have to come up here, I'm going to charge you like 1 more silver.
Jeez.
I already
So,
prepaid
like-
for one.
Don't fucking call me for anything, for any reason, because like, I don't care.
I'm surprised you still have this job.
Yeah, what was your name? Squall? Man, you sure are rainy.
If that was a joke, like, ha 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 ha, yeah, sure, whatever.
Ha ha ha, here's 5 silver. I'm gonna bug you in 5 minutes.
I already fucking hate a lot of you. Whatever. He takes the silver.
See you in 5 minutes, Squall.
He takes the silver and just starts to and flicks his hair to the side and just starts to walk off. And you guys are left a key. It was probably handed to Barley. Hastily thrown towards the party. Everybody roll a roll. That seems fair. Roll a roll, the catching
Sleight of
roll.
hand?
Sleight of hand?
We're all slighting it, so let's slide it up.
Sleight of hand.
Mortimer skirts out in front of the lot of you and just, barely catches it from Donnie. Kind of had to do a little hop.
What were we fighting for again?
A key to your room.
Oh,
Fuck you guys, I got the key.
Well, I hope you know how to lock the door when we go to sleep, man.
Is it a self-locking door? No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Are we going to bed? What are we doing?
I think we need
Bathe.
to get Kanju to the bathroom first.
Yes. We all need to bathe. You too, Donnie. You smell.
I go first.
Yeah, but she's a girl. I will take the turn after.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Go together. Save time.
We go back to the door.
No, no, we're not doing that.
You going back to
Can
the
we
door to
separate
do what
for
now?
An ERP, please. I'm kidding.
What?
You really wanna romance the bone? You really wanna date the dead guy? You wanna go after the zombie chick? What's your problem, buddy? Now, where did you head to, Mortimer? The door? Did you head to the Dortimer, Mr. Mortimer?
Yeah, I headed the door to lock it. I'm gonna go sit on my bed and be like, have fun.
As Kanju
Well,
gets taken to be cleaned, and Mortimer jumps up upon the bed to consider where they are. There is an open window in this room that you guys have been given, and a cool breeze passes through. A breeze which transitions us to a gentle fade out, as we're going to end here.
Can I make one quick note about being bathed?
Yes.
I fill up the tub with whatever water there is. I don't know if it's hot or cold, but then I proceed to pass out in it for like 7 hours.
No.
Oh.
oh Jesus.
No.
I will say you prepaid
I
5
definitely
silver.
used the water while you're asleep.
Oh shit.
No.
Zombie bunny girl bathwater.
Mm-hmm.
Only fans, people.
Only fans. So with five silver prepaid, you will be getting more water brought up to your room to be dispensed for your needs. Y'all will be all set in that regard.
By that emo kid, he will make the deliveries. Very excited for that.
All right.
Okay.
So as for the viewers out there, anybody who tuned in today, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully we're a little bit more in the swing of things next time we come around. We are still feeling a little dizzy.